You like that film Crazy Rich Asians?
It just makes me think I was born into the wrong Asian family, to be honest.
I'm pitching a sequel.
Are you?
Yeah, it's called Angry Poor Arabs. It's just an ISIS video. So, Sharon Gaffka, you were on Love Island.
I was.
And yes. I don't really watch that. But in recent years, it's become a bit of a tragedy because a lot of people involved have sort of since taken their own lives, like Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay, yeah.
And it was his island. I mean, that's probably why it's so sad. You know, what was he like?
I mean, I think you're all getting two islands very confused.
Maybe I'm thinking of Casa and Moore. Who's that?
That is Kendall Jenner.
I mean, all I know about her is that she's a woman. Takes after her father. She's from Keeping Up with the Pistachios. Are you up to date with the Pistachios?
Kanye
West married a pistachio. He really has lost his mind.
They're divorced now. He's married to somebody else instead. So
keeps going on about how he hates loos.
Does he?
He won't use them apparently. But he thinks the fucking toilets run Hollywood. Madness. What do you think of the whole Prince Harry thing? You know,
I'm a fan of the Sussexes, and yeah. I'm halfway through the book.
Have you got to the bit yet where he reveals how he lost his virginity to 25 Taliban, then shot an old woman around the back of a pub?
I think we're reading very different versions of the book.
Why do you like the Sussexes?
I guess I can sympathise with the kind of the situation that they're in.
What, your granny killed your mum?
My penis was oscillating between extremely sensitive and borderline traumatised. The last place I wanted to be was Frostnipistan.
You host a podcast. You host the Girls Know Nothing podcast.
I do, yes.
And this is the #2 business podcast in the UK.
Yes.
#2 behind, do you want me to park it for you, love?
But it's for women that come from backgrounds where they're told they're not going to be successful in countries where misogyny tends to be really high. The podcast does really well. So
really?
It's #1 in Qatar.
Because in Afghanistan, you know, they sort of say it's obviously awful for women now, but you know that there's not a single woman has failed her exams since the Taliban came back. Not all bad. What would you say that you do? What's your profession?
I guess I'd say my profession is fun employed, but what I actually do is violence against women and girls campaigning. What
side of the debate are you on? For or against?
I'm quite against.
Quite
violence,
against?
Yeah.
With room to backtrack should the winds change?
No. Well, I used to do beauty pageants, and then like in my professional career I've always been a civil servant.
What was it you said about beauty pageants? Where you said it was literally a place where people accept all kinds of crazy and teaches you to love your flaws. And they do this by ranking women from most to least flawed. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? What a lovely celebration of flaws.
Yeah.
It's like the opening ceremony of the Paralympics. Makes you want to cry. You're thinking about running, aren't you, for PM at some point? That's in your...
Yes.
That's in the... Have you always wanted to be Prime Minister?
Oh, not Prime Minister, MP.
MP. Right. You wouldn't be Prime Minister?
I don't.
It'd be a pretty big deal. And if you did get to be Prime Minister, obviously you'd be standing on the shoulders of much uglier women. Like a sort of awful cheerleading pyramid. You'd be the first female Prime Minister where if you're looking at them from a distance, you'd definitely know it's a woman. Unlike with the last three, we were like, is that my uncle waiting for a bus? John? I mean, Malala got shot in the head. Greta Thunberg's got autism. It'd be nice to have a female role model who doesn't get a free laptop on the NHS. You've been to Downing Street? I saw that you were there recently, right?
Yes, I was there on Tuesday.
And what were you doing there?
Delivering a petition
pizza.
to the...
Oh, sorry.
Doing what?
Delivering a pizza.
No. I was delivering a petition to Downing Street, talking about the online safety bill.
And has that one got a stuffed crust? Today we're sponsored again by Heroes and Heretics. They kind of believe that the whiskey should be for everyone, not just some fucking old Scottish guy with a big red nose. Yeah. I mean, the tasting notes for this are peat, petrol, fishing nets, and somehow it's nice. But it is nice. It's good stuff. So if you've always wanted to get into whiskey, but you don't know where to start, go on Heroes and Heretics, HAHCWS.com, and use the discount code FinTaylor15 at checkout for 15% off any bottle. Heroes and Heretics, proud sponsors of Finn versus Internet. I'm trying to be better
Okay.
in the way that I interact online. You know, I'm man enough to open up and say that I've not been perfect. I was wondering now if we get some of my interactions up and you could sort of tell me where I'm going right or wrong. So this is a musician I'm a big fan of, and she put like a new music video up. And I said, your bob's very big, I'm kiss your bobs. Now, 11 people like that, but were they right or wrong?
I don't think it was the derogatory nature of your comment they were liking.
This is sort of going in quite, I sort of, you thought about where I went wrong the last one, so I just sort of went straight in. Hot lady, what about your price? And this is, I got a big dick and you got big boobs, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, though. You don't want to keep an air of mystery. Some things are the best left unsaid. This is me on Facebook Marketplace talking to a woman about buying a travel cot. So I started with just sort of quite a basic opening pleasantry. Send me your vegana pic. And she didn't respond, so I said, hi, by the way. And then I said, are you fucked at night? And then I said, I want to kiss your vegana. I want to kiss your vagina for 2 hours and then put my 1 feet pinus in your vagina. You all happy? Turns out she'd already sold it.
Okay.
Do you often find people commenting about your vagina and bobs?
Yeah, quite a lot.
Will you show me nice pic of your bubs? You so beautiful, show me your vagina. Send me naked pic, hello bitch lasagna.
Are you all happy? We got some more we asked people to write in with their Showbiz news.
The host of the TV show Man vs. Food, Adam Richman, was photographed showing off his drastic new weight loss. Apparently it's all part of the preparation for his upcoming series. Oh my good lord. Man vs. AIDS.
That seems like a strange commission for the Food Network. There's this thing about thick, isn't there? Would you say you're thick?
Are we saying thick as in CK or thick with 3 Cs?
You hear women on the internet now, they're like, I'm thick as pig shit. Going into like hotel bathrooms, going, look at this pig shit, thick ass. Look how thick these thighs are. As thick as 2 short planks. TV, have you got any other TV in the pipeline? You think we should, or any other ambitions? Would you like to be on? What kind of shows?
I think I would definitely like to be on Strictly.
Strictly
Come Dancing.
Right, not Strictly cum guzzling. You know what they say about the curse? You end up kissing the guy who's cum you're guzzling every week.
I need to phone my therapist after I leave you.